Hi, my name is Lauren Houston, and welcome back to my history podcast. And today we're going to be talking about the federal government, and we're going to also talk about the state government. So, the federal government is made up of three branches. One of them is the legislative, and the legislative branch makes sure that no groups or individuals gain too much power or have too much control to where they're overtaking everything. Then there's the judicial branch, who is basically like the Supreme Court, the judges. But this also includes more than just the Supreme Court. Just the Supreme Court happens to be like the main court. Then last, we have the executive branch, and the executive branch involves the president and the vice president. So basically, for examples, Obama, Biden, they were all in the executive branch because they were the presidents. And then now we're going to talk about Georgia's government. So Georgia's government is also just like the federal government, is made up of three branches, but obviously they're not as powerful as the ones in D.C., considering the ones in D.C. are for the whole country, while the ones in Georgia, are just for Georgia. So they still got the same three branches, and the motto, which are the three main principles for Georgia's government, is wisdom, justice, and moderation. And then every state is ran by a governor, and for Georgia, it is Brian J. Kemp, who was elected in January of 2019 after Nathan Deal was the governor for Georgia for bits before that, several years actually. And Kemp, actually, when he got elected in January of 2019, he was actually the 83rd governor of Georgia. Now, Georgia, like I said, has the same three branches. But in the executive branch for the states, it's the governor. So, for D.C., how the executive branch includes the president, the vice president. For states, the executive branch includes the governor, and I believe, their little vice president who's, behind them. And the federal government, obviously, the White House, the Congress, the Capitol, that's where all the stuff goes down. Capitol. So, obviously, the White House is where the president is. That's the executive branch's home. Then the judicial is the Supreme Court, Capitol, their home. And then the legislative branch, there's the House of Representatives, the Senate, and the Congress.